Hey guys and gals, what's up? This is Gimli1357 here, and I'm going to be showing you how to get the Mesmerized achievement in Worms Battlegrounds, also known as how to beat Mesmer, the final boss in the story mission of Worms Battlegrounds. So to start off, obviously we're going to go to local play and story, and it will be the last mission on the map with the little skull and top hat and monocle. Looks just like me. And so, when you start the mission up, of course you're going to have Tara give it a little description, and then we're going to start, and your entire team will be washed away by Mesmer's evil contraption. So you'll want to grab that teleport gun there, and for me, I chose to go to the top left corner first. The nice thing about the teleport gun, you can shoot it as many times as you want in a single turn. So you can see I got a bazooka and an Uzi. And you could use those to take out as well some of the other weapons. Now, I recommend using the Uzi only when you're destroying the water cannons. And not that you shouldn't use it against worms, but don't use the bazooka against it like I do for the first shot here. Because it takes 2 bazookas or 2 Uzis, or 1 bazooka and 1 Uzi. So basically, you might as well use the Uzi because you have unlimited Uzi ammo, and you only have 5 bazooka. I think you can get some more in some other crates. But every time you take a turn, he'll shoot water. So you want to be in one of these little alcove areas. This top right one, he doesn't really get much water up there, but you still want to stand against the back side of it. So you can see now I decide to use the Uzi, and kaboom, there goes one of the water cannons. Down into the depths. So, yeah, there's quite a few little alcoves that you can hide in. A lot of them, however, do fill with water. He just won't be able to push you out. That's the main thing you need to be worried about. Not getting stuck in the water where you're going to lose 5 health every turn. That doesn't really matter that much. It's more of getting pushed down one of the slopes into the deadly water, which can happen very easily. So you can see this time I started with the Uzi. And I just recommend not using the bazooka at all. Save that for later. You might need it. And just use the Uzi against it because you have unlimited Uzi, and it's the only weapon you have unlimited of. You have unlimited teleport gun, but that doesn't do any damage. So, and ninja rope. Which I don't really use the ninja rope too much in this. I use it a couple times when I want to be, like, hanging down to something. You can see again I'm maneuvering with the teleport gun mostly in this. It saves time. Saves time as well as just, you know, save time, get you there quicker, and gets you to areas that you couldn't reach otherwise. Even with the ninja rope as to like the very higher upper left or area. So you can see now that we've destroyed 2, he only has 1 of the guns left. Yeah, and it's the left one. It's his only one left. The first one we hit was right. It was the right one to hit. And then we bottomed out on the second one, and now he only has 1 left. Okay, I'm going to stop making those jokes. And so, yes, finally shooting into here. As you can see, I hid in the water down there. I'm going to hide in the water again. It's not that big a deal to lose 5 health, or technically 10 health, because you lose 5 on your turn and on his turn. So, yeah. You sacrifice 10 health to not die. So it's definitely worthwhile in my opinion. And there's not really a lot of other places. I mean, you could hide in these upper corners if you really wanted to go there every turn, but you don't really need to. So you can see I was trying to get to the checkpoint thing and I failed horribly. So instead went up here and got the health and then fired my Uzi. Now I recommend standing back a little farther because a worm will spawn right there. Now, it's not his turn right away, thankfully. If it was, I would have been in big doo-doo. Yeah, now that it's my turn, I decide that he's the one in big doo-doo, and I use my Uzi. And I stand up against here. You want to stand a little higher than I stood. I tried to get up a little higher, didn't either get higher or just don't use it because I thought, oh, okay, he's probably dead, right? Right? Oh. Nope, he has 2 health. Of course he does. So you can see a big guy just kind of walked down, and then he jumps down, and then I was like, oh no, he's going to shoot something, and no, he just ran out. Count on the enemy worms being kind of dumb. and not doing too much at this point when they all spawn. They really don't do a whole lot. You can see here, I went up to where the teleporter is, but I got behind it so that I wouldn't get hurt from my own Uzi, but I wanted to get into the checkpoint thing, but you want to use up your turn before doing that, because it takes up your turn by grabbing a checkpoint. It ends your turn, but you can grab it after you've already fired a weapon, so that's why I killed that worm, then grabbed the checkpoint. I didn't need any of the checkpoints throughout this run through of the last mission, but it's, you know, better safe than sorry. So down here again, decide, alright, this one I'm going to use the Uzi against him as well, so I stand, you know, fair distance away, and that one I could tell right away did not do very good. So you can tell I'm, you know, amazing with the Uzi. So I did 8 against that one, as opposed to the 18 against the other one. And so I thought this worm, oh no, he's going to do something really bad. You're right, really bad for him and his teammate. He threw a cluster bomb, which killed both of them. So like I said, count on the enemy worms doing kind of stupid stuff. Now, yeah, it hurt me, but it hurt him a whole lot worse. So yeah, that basically made it as if I didn't not kill both of them, as if I killed both of them on their first time. So down here, next worm I go for is the big guy, because he's near health pack. Always try to grab the stuff that's near them before actually killing them. And be careful with this one. I thought the Uzi would push him a little farther, like it does other worms. Forgot they're a little heavier. Didn't push him that far. His explosion's really big. That's a thing that I believe is different, because I don't think it wasn't like that in Worms Revolution. But in Worms Battlegrounds, the heavies have larger explosions than the rest of them. So yeah, you can see he threw the napalm thingy-mablob up there. So I decided to use the bazooka, because one, he has 30 health, and I really just don't want him falling back and not dying. So yeah, bazooka does 45. That's why I said you want to kind of save the bazooka ammo. It's really useful against these enemies. If you're amazing with grenades, those are also really useful. Like I said, if you're amazing. So yeah, next up I'm going to again use the teleport gun. The teleport gun is so useful. It's like one of my favorite new additions to Worms Battlegrounds. You can see I almost died there. That was scary. It's like the ninja rope for noobs. So yeah, I get up to this top right corner and I decide again, bazooka. I'm not going to use the Uzi because I figured he'd fall into the water and it wouldn't kill him. Turns out he bounces right up to me, so it's a good thing he's not a heavy. That would have been really, really bad if he was a heavy. That would have really hurt me. You can see this next worm goes down here, and there's a heavy throwing a bomb. Now, remember how I said about being awesome at grenades? I decided, fine, you want to block me with fire? I'll be awesome with grenades. The most awesome grenade throw of all time, right here. And then it turned out I wasn't able to do that. So, yeah, instead, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, the next one, the scientist just shot into that and then stood in the water and got hurt 5 health. So, but he recharged 5 health, so it was kind of negated, whatever the word is. So yeah, I shot the teleport gun into the floor right in front of me too. That was you know, my skills. Down here you'll find a cluster bomb. I don't think I don't use those at all. They're not really that useful. Now, the scientist here, I did use the Uzi because I could see he's either going to fall off into the drowning water or he's just going to die. Turns out, he's just going to die. 42. Answer to the life, universe, and everything. And then the heavy just sits there and does nothing. And then I move over here with the teleport gun and boop. And I decide before killing him, I'm going to go grab these crates. So you'll find 2 homing missiles in the crate down there and 5 grenades in the crate up here. Then I was like, okay, what's he going to do? He could kill me, but I think I'm safe up here. Yeah, it turns out I am pretty safe. And like I said, they will do stupid things. Now after this, no more enemies spawn, and all you have to do is go kill Mesmer. And try not to fall and hurt yourself. Yeah, using teleport, I decided to grab the checkpoint just in case I do something incredibly stupid, which wouldn't be the first time. So yeah, then you basically just want to blast your bazooka and grenades and things like that up towards him. That's why you also, it's another reason you want to save your bazooka ammo. You can see I only had 2 shots there. If you didn't use that at the beginning, I would have had 3. But you know, homing missile, and then you threw a grenade with a 1-second timer, did barely anything. Again, did nothing there. It did 33 there. And then I decided I'm taking him out with the Uzi. Turns out that is a very, very small point to try and hit with an Uzi. That little crack that he's standing right in. I think you can actually get, like, teleported in there, or, like, you know, a ninja rope in there, but I decided just homing missile anyway. Finishing him off, 45, boom, Mesmer's dead. And then there'll be another thing with Tara Pinkle. And then the final overall stats and mission completed, and you will get your achievement. Mesmerized for 100 gamer score, a whopping 100. And one of the things I really like about Worms Battlegrounds, it gives you little concept art for like most of the achievements. So that's pretty cool. You'll get the industrial exhibit art and your achievement. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little guide for the end of Worms Battlegrounds for defeating Mesmerized. So tune in to Gamer's Guide on Gimli1357.com for more achievement tips, reviews, and guides. See y'all later, folks.